Aloha everyone, I'm Elena Clariza and I'm your professor for the costumes and cultures of South and Southeast Asia. Welcome, and also welcome to my home. This is the first time I'm teaching this class online, so bear with me as I try to figure things out. But as I taught it before face-to-face, I hope that everyone will learn a lot and also have fun in the process. And I'm really open to you guys coming to my office to introduce yourself, talk story, or if you see anything that I show in the video that you really are interested in, you can come over and also look at it. Usually, if I'm teaching this class face-to-face, I'd be asking you to introduce yourselves already. And so, I'm sorry you guys, I'm going to give you your first homework. So the first homework is to take a photograph, to take a picture of an artifact that represents who you are. So on Facebook, find that photograph, upload it, and then write your name and also what major you're from. And I'm going to start the homework for you. So my first artifact is this. Sorry about that. For some reason my mic is too loud. Okay, the first one is this. What do you guys think this is? It's a belt, right? It's like a belt, and it comes from the southern part of the Philippines. The Tiboli people made this, and it takes a long time to make this. This is all handcrafted, and the bells would actually, I was told that it would take about a week to make it, and this is part of their traditional costume. And let me put this on the side. The reason that I chose that artifact is because I was born and raised in the southern part of the Philippines, and there are a lot of indigenous people there. Unfortunately, because of globalization and all the images that are coming from the West, you know, like movies, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and all of those things, a lot of the indigenous people and the local Filipinos are feeling that the Western culture is much better than the local culture. The reason why I'm passionate about teaching this course is that I'm passionate about preserving indigenous knowledge, you know, our cultural heritage. And I think that it's great to learn about different cultures because it teaches us to be tolerant of each other. So this is my artifact, and if you have more questions about me, feel free to email me and talk to me in person. We can talk story. So that's the first homework, and it's due on Thursday on Facebook. So that would be the January 17th. Just say something a little bit about yourself, so it's not a big deal. So the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the book, The Textiles of South and Southeast Asia. This is available on Laulima digitally. This book is actually $75 online, and I've seen it on sale for $45. It's such a beautiful book. I didn't order this, and I was just thinking that I'm going to cut the cost for the class, you know, and just digitize it. But once you're on Laulima, in the past someone has told me that they couldn't really, it's kind of fuzzy when you're trying to read it off the computer. What I encourage you to do, and I've done this, just to print out some of the pages. You don't have to print all of them. The first reading for the week, is actually about 60 pages, so don't be afraid. The reason why it's that many pages is actually there are a lot of beautiful photographs here. And just to show you, but it's better if you go on Laulima. And it would really give you, the articles, and the chapters will give you a good understanding of the history of Southeast Asia, but by using the lens of the textile stories, because the textiles tells a lot of stories, and it also talks about the cultures of the people of Southeast Asia. And I start with Southeast Asia just because I'm from Southeast Asia, and later on we'll go into South Asia and talk more about India, So the first country that we're going to be studying is Indonesia, and which takes me to the next homework, and it's actually fun. You're going to watch 3 videos. 2 are optional. So the first video that you're going to watch, and I'm going to put the link on the Facebook page, The first one is called Indonesia, a Jeweled Archipelago. And it's long, but it will give you a good overview of Indonesia. And the other two, the other link that I'll give you is about 7 minutes. And it's a fun video. It's Pan-Asia. It's called Pan-Asia. And it just gives you a survey of Asia. And it's a really beautifully made video. And the other one on Indonesia, and again, this is also optional. It's also, it talks about a traveler from the United States, I think, I can't remember. But he travels all over Indonesia and he talks about it. And it's also a fun video. So for the first week, what I want you to do is to start immersing yourself in the culture. Again, if you have questions about that, aloha again. The first video got cut off and I kept talking and talking and I had no idea that I've been cut off. But anyway, so for the second homework, so once after you've read the book, and I don't know if I explained this earlier. So the first homework, there are so many pages in the book for the first reading. It's actually a lot of pictures, okay, a lot of beautiful photos. So don't be scared of it. After you've seen the videos, read the book, for the homework that's not due this week, but next week on Thursday, January 24, I want you to write three things that struck your interest, something that you really liked about the videos and also the readings, something that you found really interesting. So that's going to be due on the 24th of January on La Lima. So drop it off there. And this is a good way for me to know too what you're thinking about. And it doesn't have to be long. It could be like 500 words. 500 words and pretty short. I just want to know what you're thinking about. And so now I'm going to talk about the syllabus. So if you don't have it in front of you, pause the video, get up, and grab the syllabus. So I talked about the textbook. The lecture videos will be available on iTunes, YouTube, or UH Voyager. So just always check on Facebook group, because that's where I'm going to have the instructions. So that's actually where we're going to meet. That's our virtual classroom. Late work. So due dates are not negotiable. There's actually a lot of you here, so like 35 of you. So if you can just help me out too. If everybody turns it in on time, then first of all, I hate taking off points. But at the same time, it will also help me with the grading. And also, it will help me keep track of you, so I won't lose your stuff. The other thing is, late midterms and museum reports, I will deduct a full letter grade each day that it's late. Participation, you can participate on the Facebook group. If you see anything that you find interesting, let's say you see something online and you want to share with us, do that. Post it on Facebook. And I encourage you guys to also respond to that post. There's a midterm for this class, and it's going to be on March 7, 2013. It's not in class. It's a paper on a country of your choice, and it's 4 pages, and just keep it to 4 pages, or three or 4. That's fine. Even though the syllabus says 4 pages, and you can even start thinking about it now. If there's a country that you want to start looking into. Museum report, again, as part of your immersion to the class, it's really good to see the artifacts face to face. I always love to bring all the accessories and everything in class before, so that everybody can feel it. So I encourage you to go to the Honolulu Museum of Art. It's actually mandatory. And it's if you look at the syllabus, you can also see when I suggest that you go. Every first Wednesdays, it's free, so that's a good thing. And also the Shangri-La. Shangri-La is a beautiful, beautiful museum. If you haven't been there yet, that's why I'm making it mandatory that you go. It has the largest Islamic collection on the West Coast, so we're very lucky to have that. And in Southeast Asia and South Asia, Islam is a very, very influential and very important religion. And Shangri-La, make your reservations now as soon as possible because it's quite popular. And the fee is $25. Papers and homework, writing assignments are always due on Thursdays by 4:30 p.m. And I will let you know if you're going to put it on Laulima. Most of the homeworks will be on Laulima. It'll be dropped off in Laulima unless I say that it's going to be on the Facebook group. The final project can be challenging or is challenging depending on what you plan on doing. And it's very flexible. In the past, I really honor people's different skills and talents. So in the past, some people have cooked a meal and brought it to our class. And towards the end of the semester, I'm gonna have you guys, just for those of you who want to do a presentation, we're gonna look for the best time to meet face to face so we can have that face to face presentation. And also, if you want to do it, if you want to make a presentation and videotape yourself and upload it on YouTube or Laulima or whatever, let me know too. So here is an example of a final project from last year, and this goes with a skirt. So Anna, hi. Well, I'm sorry I got cut off again. Thank you for bearing with me. So, like I was saying, this was made by one of my students. Her name is Anna, and it's actually the style is a traditional Filipino dress, Filipino blouse, and the material that was made is actually, it's a sari. I'm guessing it's sari, and or a textile from either India or Thailand. And the bottom part was sewn by Matt. And you can see this, I actually wore this at a lecture demo that I did last year. And there were other beautiful, beautiful outfits, that were made before and artifacts, and I'm gonna post that on the Facebook page. So again, I encourage you to really immerse yourself in the class and also think about your passion and what you're interested in. And it's never too early to think about the final project or the midterm. And just a reminder, there are two things that are due. One is for Thursday, the artifacts, don't forget about that talks about yourself, uploaded on Facebook. And the second one is the reaction to the readings for this week and also the videos that are due for this week. And that's about it, and nice meeting you. Well, I hope that I can actually meet you face to face. And feel free to contact me, and you have any questions. If you want to even talk story, come over to my office. Just let me know that you're coming over, so I'll be there. And have a great week. Aloha.